Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another video for you today in the Open Great League, and these are my battles that I did on stream. And yeah, we're using the meta team. We have Golion, Stunfisk with Lanturn and Altaria, and the team worked really well for me. I do have Spark on my Lanturn. I do switch it the following set to Water Gun because I've been struggling with like steals in the back, and Water Gun's been doing really well for me with it. So yeah, I mean, powerful team. We're gonna go ahead and go for the bait here, and then switch into the Altaria after getting that bait. Very nice. They're going to be able to throw in attack right now. I think I'd take it, even if it's a return. And it's just a foul play, which is even better for me. And they're going to be able to get off another one. I know it's another foul play. This one, I think I do shield. I do. So I think I make a mistake here. I think I go for... No, I go for Sky... Never mind. I do go for Sky Attack. That's right. I do go for Sky Attack. So Sky Attack is going to go ahead and KO it if they let it go. And they actually catch a Noctowl. Very good catch by them. We're going to be able to throw another Sky Attack. So we have Lanturn and Golion Stunfisk, both of which do well against the Noctowl. Noctowl's actually low as it is, so we could let the Altaria go and then farm down with Spark. Now, Lanturn with Spark is obviously going to do well, better against the Flyers than Water Gun, right? Of course. But even against the Flyers with Water Gun, you're still doing well because you're still resisting the flying attacks. So it's still a good matchup for the Lanturn, right? So yeah, we're able to take that out. In comes their own Lanturn. This is a worse matchup, of course. So an opposing Lanturn. Obviously, if we have Water Gun, it's worse against an opposing Lanturn. But they actually make a really good catch. Gotta give it to them. Good catch by the opponent there. We're going to be able to go for another Spark right now. This Spark is going to connect. You'll have to see it. I knew they wouldn't shield that. And because they would have to shield the Earthquake that I would be able to get to in the back, right? So we're going to let this go. And we're going to bring in the Stunfisk, and I'm going to charge up for the Earthquake and throw the Rock Slide. This is getting pretty scary. Look how low we are, but we're going to throw the Rock Slide. Now, they're actually going to call the bait, but the thing is it KOs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We had 2 Rock Slides, so we were going to be able to win that one. So good game. Great catch by them. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Golion Stunfisk into Charizard. Okay. So, of course, Lanturn is doing well against Charizard, and because most Charizard I expect to have Wing Attack, this is going to be a good matchup because Wing Attack is resisted by the Stunfisk. And I expect it to catch, so what I'm going to do is charge up the Earthquake and then throw the Rock Slide, but they actually don't fall for the base, so nice call there. We're going to bring in the Altaria. I do let this one go. It is going to be a return. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Doing a lot of damage to me. I'm going to go ahead and throw this Sky Attack right now just to KO it. We want to get rid of it, right? We want to be able to win Switch. They do shield it up. Now, I could let this go because, to be honest, do we really need Switch here? So I do let it go because if you think about it, we could farm down with the Stunfisk, and if they bring in the Charizard, they're probably not going to want to because the Rock Slide would KO. So they actually bring in the Registeel. They end up switching into Registeel because the thing is, like, yeah, as I said, if they brought in the Charizard, that Rock Slide would have KO'd, right? And if they didn't bring it in, if they brought something else, we'll have the Lanturn for the Charizard later. So that's why I felt pretty comfortable taking shield advantage there. And they actually end up bringing in the Registeel, which is very interesting considering, yeah, I mean, Registeel, not a great matchup against the Stunfisk. They actually bait me with Zap Cannon even though it takes more energy. I kind of thought they would do that, but it's still worth the shield there. We're actually not even going to be able to need the Lanturn. We're going to just go ahead, throw the Rock Slide. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to my opponent. They actually still have that Sableye, but we could mud shot down. Yeah, great game. Nice team as well. Charizard with Wing Attack, pretty good Pokemon nowadays because of that Wing Attack buff, right? But we have another Flyer. We're getting good leads here. We're getting good leads. They're going to go ahead and switch out. And again, we do not have to switch because we do have that Lanturn for the Noctowl. And because we don't have... The thing is, if I had Water Gun now, we'd be able to go into the Lanturn. But because I don't, we're not going to go into the Lanturn. And they actually fall for the bait, which is good. We're going to go ahead and shield this one. It's going to be a Rock Slide, so that is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake right now. This Earthquake obviously going to be enough to KO or pick up the final shield. And they do go ahead and shield it, and they throw an attack. I wanted to call this so bad. I'm like, no, I'm too nervous. And luckily, I did not call it because it was an Earthquake. So now we're going to be able to get to the Earthquake before they can, because remember, they switched out, so we were ahead on energy. We're going to be able to throw this Earthquake, and that will be enough to KO. And again, the Noctowl, not too worried about it because we have Lanturn, and this is looking really good for us because now we'll have the Altaria, right, the Altaria on that Trevenant. So, yeah, it's going to be fantastic for us. they're going to be able to go for an attack totally fine. Shadow Ball should KO, C-Bomb will not. They throw the Shadow Ball, that KOs, but of course we're going to bring in the Altaria now. We know we survive a Shadow Ball, and they will get to it, but not a big deal. We can go ahead and take it, and we do have the Lanturn, as I said, for the Noctowl. So as I mentioned, yeah, obviously Spark is better against the flyers like Noctowl, like Pelipper, but Water Gun is still not bad because you still get to the moves fast. And yeah, good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Galarian Stunfisk into Altaria. We've been picking up like a lot of flyers. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of flyers in the lead. When the season began, what I noticed was a lot of flyers, like double flyers, were in the back. But I guess because a lot of people anticipate a Lanturn in the back, because I've seen plenty of Lanturns in the back, that they've been leading the flyer, so that's why Galarian Stunfisk has been picking up a lot of good leads. Let me know if you've noticed that, because I've actually noticed that. So anyway, they do bring in the Stunfisk, or they do bring in a Stunfisk, and again, this would be better for us if we have Water Gun Lanturn, but that's okay. We're just going to get as much damage as we can onto the Stunfisk. They're going to be able to throw an attack at us. It's going to be a Rock Slide. It's not going to be enough to KO. They cannot much shut us down. We're going to go ahead and throw another Sky Attack. This is fine, though, because we're going to be doing a lot of damage to them. We're going to have that Lanturn. Oh, not the Lanturn. We're going to have the Stunfisk on the Altaria, and then the Lanturn for that Stunfisk later. But again, Water Gun would be better for us in this specific situation. But that's okay. We're actually going to be able to throw another Rock Slide here, and we're going to be able to get shields. They're actually going to protect this Altaria, so they do end up double shielding it, which is good. They're going to be able to throw an attack. We don't have to shield this. We know Galarian Stunfisk can tank anything Altaria throws at it. Going to be a Moonblast, totally fine. Now the only thing is, Altaria does survive a couple Rock Slides, so the damage is adding up, right? Because again, it will survive another Rock Slide. And they actually, well, I don't know if they attempted to catch, but they do throw an attack. I do go ahead and shield it. It's going to be an Earthquake, and now I'm going to switch into Lanturn. And because they're out of shields, we're going to be able to get to the Surf, but not before they get to an Earthquake. So this is actually a close matchup. They made this really close, so really well played to them. We're going to be able to throw this Surf right now. Yeah, I don't know. I probably didn't play the best I could have in this game. But to be honest, like, we're going to be able to get off this Rock Slide. And this Rock Slide, again, not going to be enough to KO. It's actually coming down to the wire. They're going to be able to throw an attack. If we didn't get off that Rock Slide, they would have won this. Because, yeah, they're going to be able to farm us down. And I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to win, but we do Dragon Breath down before they can Dragon Breath down us. Again, it would have been a more comfortable win had we had Water Gun, but it's okay. We're still able to take that one. So good game, well played to them. Let's move on to the next one. We have a Bastiodon. Could be a number of things. Could be double Razor Leaf. It could be Sableye Medicham, which I think it is. So instead of throwing the Rock Slide bait this time, I'm going to go ahead and switch immediately into my Altaria. They're going to be able to throw an attack. Do I shield this one up? I do not, because I do not want the Bastiodon to get a lot of farm against us. We're going to be able to throw this Sky Attack. They do shield it, which is fine. And again, okay, so I'm thinking Medicham in the back. I am going to go ahead and shield this. Definitely want to win switch. Again, Lanturn with the Water Gun would be better. I think this is one of the reasons seeing these matchups, that's why I decided to switch it over to Water Gun. So I do like the Water Gun, to be honest. Now, this is risky. Do I shield, and can I get the farm down before they get the farm down? We are going for it. We are going for it, and we can. Literally surviving a couple HP. Bastiodon obviously coming in. We're going to bring in, yeah, it's a Medicham. So they're going to switch out to the Medicham. I brought in my Stunfisk. We go into Lanturn. And this is looking really good. Shields it down. We just need to get off a couple Thunderbolts. And another Thunderbolt will be enough to KO. Can I get to it? We will find out. They're going to be able to throw an attack. It's going to be a Psychic. Yes, it is a Psychic. Okay. So another Psychic will KO us. I'm counting. I think I throw Surf because I don't think I make it. So I think I throw Surf. But that's totally fine, because that's not going to be enough to KO. And as you can see, it is a CMP tie. Yeah, because like the thing is, all they need now is an Ice Punch. So I threw it the Ice Punch because I knew I wouldn't make it to the Thunderbolt. And now we can farm down this Medicham, and we're going to be able to get to that Earthquake against the Bastiodon. That's going to be a great game. Very well played to all my opponents, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.